Just finished a brutal session, and I can only think about destroying one person. Thor! I'm coming for you, Thor. You're getting it, sucker. There's only room for one big dog, and that's me.
I fucking love this, Tyson. Me and you in the ring like fucking Vikings. This is gonna be a bloodbath, but I fucking can't wait. Let's do this.
Thor! I'm gonna come to Iceland and set about you, you big tosser.
Just finished another good ass session, guys. Nothing feels better. Tyson, I like your training style. Twice a day, 6 times a week. You got this. Keep up the good work. I'll see you soon.
Thor, you won't like my training style when I rip your big head off your shoulders. I'm coming to Iceland to set about you. In your own place. Viking, I'm the fucking Viking, me. There only ever has been me.
Ooh, what's good, family? Shout out to my doggy, Clates Boxing, for coming through and keeping the coin boosted at all times, 100%. Oh my OMD, oh my Dodd. In fact, you know what? Let me react to this in live time still. Yeah? This goober Tyson Fury. I'm sorry, I'm done with Tyson Fury right now, yeah? Over the last few days and over the last few weeks, I was building respect for him again. But this behaviour is a big no-no. It's a no from me, yeah? Let's pretend I was a judge at X Factor, yeah? This would be a no from the YB, 100%. It's a no. Yeah? No doubt. Anyway, what's this goober?
Brutal session. And I can only think about destroying one person. Thor! I'm coming for you, Thor. You're getting it, sucker. Just finished a brutal session, and I can only think about destroying one person.
USYK? Yeah, let's start. Yeah, that's who you should be thinking about destroying. What you should say is, how do you think it'll work out? One man, I'll destroy. Thor. Yeah, I mean, USYK. That's what you should have. That's what we should have been hearing. Yeah, nothing to do with big. I mean, big useless. I mean, genuinely speaking. Thor, I mean, he's a good guy. As a human being, he's a good guy, but as a boxer, it's just a no. Yeah, it's just a no. It's as simple as that. I don't know how else to say it. Honestly, when I first watched this, I thought, boom. Apart from obviously seeing the whole at THOR Beyonce, when I heard Fury saying I've been working out and there's one man I want, honestly, I was about to make a video saying more time. Fury's been watching my channel because I put a video out a few days ago. In fact, I've been putting videos out over the last few however long, and I've been saying Fury needs to drop all this weird retirement talk and this weird whatever talk and basically say, listen, yeah, I want USYK badly. I'm gonna show the big useless bodybuilder Johnston, yeah, how you deal with midgets. That's what I've been saying that. So like I said, when I heard him say, yeah, I've been training, I've decided there's one man I want, I felt vindicated. You man, the YB was sitting there like, yeah. And then I hear, THOR Beyonce. Oh? Yeah? THOR Beyonce. Hey, am I missing something here? And what gets me the most here, it's not the fact that Fury said it, which was bad enough, but it's the way he said it. Look at the guy. He actually serious. He's not. Fury ain't joking here, people. Yeah, it's in a case of Fury dropping some banter here. I've never seen him so serious, and the fact he's taking it serious tells me he's actually planning on selling the fans this, which is a travesty. Simple as that. It's a travesty if the fans have to buy, even if it's for free. It's a travesty because you say you're the best boxer since sliced bread, which you may well be potentially, but you're fighting a dude who's no good. And, I mean, Dillian White, in fact, yeah, Dillian White was slow, yeah? We all found out there's levels to this game, but Dillian White in other fights hasn't looked slow. THOR looks slow against dudes who are already slow. Eddie Hall's slow, and THOR looks slow, yeah? And these are guys who can't box. If you put Dillian White in there with THOR, Dillian White would look like Floyd Mayweather in there, yeah? You'd notice it night and day, because these guys are used to pumping weights real slow. Yeah, they're explosive, but they haven't got that boxing explosiveness. And we found out that Dillian, who's been doing boxing for 15 years, he don't even have that with Fury. So, what are we doing here? It's not going to be a good look. It'll look awful. And I don't even know why I'm explaining that. What's that about? You say you're not scared to box USYK, but you're trying to fight a big weightlifter. Not even a weightlifter. You're trying to fight a powerlifter. It's just all a bit... It's cringe. That's the bottom line. It's cringe anyway. Let's watch the rest of this, because the rest of it was cringe as well, truth be known.
Just finished a brutal session, and I can only think about destroying one person. Thor! I'm coming for you, Thor. You're getting it, sucker. There's only room for one big dog, and that's me.
I fucking love this, Tyson. Me and you in the ring like fucking Vikings. This is gonna be a bloodbath, but I fucking can't wait. Let's do this.
I said on my Twitter, I said, listen, now we know why they didn't give the Mountain a speaking part, because it ain't believe this guy can't act a lick. Yeah, Fury, whatever you think about him, it's semi-believable. This guy, it was just cringe. And nothing, again, I think Thor's a cool dude. Yeah, I like Thor. In what Thor does. But this whole, I don't know what it is. Why is it, yeah, all the goobers want to come to boxing? Why don't they go UFC or do it? I mean, I don't know, why is it boxing's being made a pantomime out of? And again, I like Thor. I even like Thor doing what he does in boxing. I think there's great fights for Thor. Like there was some, is it Martin something? Anyway, Eddie Hall had a big juicy friend called Martin something. Big juicy slaphead, yeah? Anyway, called Martin something. Anyway, all week before Thor's fight, yeah, with Eddie, this big Martin slaphead was saying, yeah, Eddie's gonna do this, Eddie's gonna do that. And obviously Eddie got smoked. And then Martin came out and said, yeah, I'm gonna handle Thor. That fight, perfect narrative, everything makes sense. Let's do that one. Yeah? Big weightlifting powerlifter versus big weightlifting powerlifter. Everything makes sense, everything lines up. I want to watch that. Because it's equal levels. Boxing's only entertaining. It doesn't matter. To be quite honest with you, what I've learned after watching some of these YouTube fights is, it's not the level that matters. It's the relative level. If you've got two lower level guys that are the same lower level, it makes for a great fight. The problem is when you've got a Fury versus a Dillian Whyte. Yeah? When you've got a 3 versus a 9, there's a problem. Because it ain't entertaining. You got one dude in there, slow as molasses, just swinging his big udder nipples and big bingo wings around, and you got one dude in there chinning him with one shot. Yeah, and again, that was Dillian Whyte. Whatever we say about Dillian, well, I'd like to think Thor is going to be slower than Dillian. Yeah? So just let's do a bit of maths here. Wait there, Dillian couldn't land a punch. Mr. Hair Trigger Left Hook couldn't land a punch. And you think Thor, who's bigger than Fury, as in heavier, and slower than Dillian Whyte, you think he can land a punch? Seriously? I'd literally bet Thor wouldn't land a punch. I'll tell you now, I'll contact Sky Bet and tell them, listen, I want to bet money Thor will not land a shot. Not one clean shot will land. Yeah? I'm not even sure an unclean shot. I'm not even sure Thor would be quick enough to hit Fury on the guard. I'm just not sure he would. I think Fury will be in and out before Thor's even thought about moving. That's God's honest truth. There's a good chance that Thor won't even hit Fury's guard. Yeah? Fury will get in, get a free piece off and get out, and you'll see Thor just, I mean, not being funny here, look at Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce is still a boxer. And even when Joe Joyce fought Daniel Dubois, yeah, Dubois would step in with a 1-2, and Joyce would still be halfway winding up his left hook. A few times Joe Joyce had to bail halfway through his left hook because Dubois had got off on him and got out. That's just, go back and watch it. A few times Joyce gets caught like this, loading his left hook up and wasn't able to get it off. Yeah? And Joe Joyce, again, he'll be miles quicker than Thor. So what are we doing here? It's just, I'm sorry, it's cringy, man. Yeah? You can't call yourself the best ever and be setting these weird things up. And I actually think it's disrespectful to the sport. Yeah? Fury's made a whole bunch of money in the sport, and now he's trying to sell these weird ones. Nah, that's not it for me, man, I'm afraid. It's not it. Again, if you get to 37, 38, and whatever else, that's different. Now though, in your prime of your career, you're trying to go and build hype for these WWE type things. That's a no from me. I'm sure the Fury fans will be like, giving it some, trying to give Tyson some good toppy, but that's not me. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not a good look. This ain't it. Of all the things that might be it, yeah, this ain't one of them. I mean, who calling for this? Yeah.
Thor, I'm gonna come to Iceland and set about you, you big tosser. Just finished a brew.
And it begs the question, how come Fury can find all this energy for Mr. Powerlifter, but he can't find this energy for USYK? That's the bottom line here, people, yeah? And I'm sorry, but I'm going to do a video in a few days. Eddie Hearn came out and said, I don't think Fury fancies USYK. I was going to do a video saying, don't be so stupid. But no, I'm sorry, I'm going to be honest with you. What's going on here? Because 1 minute Fury said, I'm old and I don't want to get hurt anymore and I don't want to take damage anymore. I just want to be with my family. Fine. Now you're saying, actually, no, I do want to fight. Essentially, what Fury is saying here is, I do want to continue fighting, but I don't want to fight the best. So you're scared of losing to the best then? Because you're not scared of fighting anymore. You're not saying you don't want to. That, to some extent, a man saying he doesn't want to take any more damage anymore is understandable. Yeah? I want to be with my kids, fine. But now you're saying, actually, I do want to go into camp. I do want to be away from my family. I do want to take hits. I just don't want to take hits from the best. That's a cop-out. And I'm sorry, but throughout history, I'm not a historian, but I'm pretty sure none of the greats were doing weird stuff like that. Yeah? When they retired, they was gone. I mean, Roy Jones and James Toney, they fought until there weren't no more fighting left. Was it advisable? No, but that's what they was doing. They weren't coming out in the prime of their career and trying to take WWE type fights instead and sell them as serious. It just takes the fans for mugs, and I'd implore any fan, don't back these kind of ones. I'm sorry, don't back them, because all that does is, the more people back these weird fights, yeah, the more it encourages. People think, oh look, let's say Fury versus Beyonce, yeah, was hugely successful. People will start saying, oh look, we made 50 million from this. Let's stop doing real boxing, full stop. Let's just do WWE type ones. Yeah, and the interviewer needs to say to Fury, what's this about? You said you want to be Mr. Family Man. Now you're saying you want to go back into camp but fight relative bums. Yeah? No, this is dead. I'm sorry, dead. I was just starting to feel Fury again, and he started doing it. And that's what I've told you before. These weird things always end up creeping up with Fury. He can't just do what he's supposed to be doing. Right now, as I've been saying, Fury should be saying, listen, USYK, you little midge. Yeah, you're gonna 100, but you're getting it. I'm gonna top you. Yeah, you're gonna be my second wife. You're gonna be known as USYK Fury, Alexander Fury. That's what you're gonna be known as. Yeah, I'm gonna have you in one room and Paris in another. 100% second wife. Yeah, that's what he should be saying. Instead, you're doing some weird with Beyonce. Nah, man, dead. I don't know who advising Fury either. Deadest play ever. And the game. The pay-per-view game is desperate for someone to own it right now. Fury's gone and thrown that away and he wants to be a social media boxer, essentially. Listen, it's 2022, what can we say? Yeah, here we are. Oops.